I really want to go to this magical regional Midwestern airport now. Chase Liaki here with the Blue Futon and happy daylight savings time because the lighting sucks right now. Anyway, what happens later? What's about pretty simple premise. David Duchovny, Meg Ryan, they were a couple about 20, 25 years ago. Now magically they are in this airport in the Midwest somewhere, and it's magical if you want to put it that way. And are they going to connect? Are they going to disconnect? Are they going to figure out if they were supposed to be met for each other? So, do you like this film? It was an okay little cute film. This is Meg Ryan's, I think, directorial debut slash coming back to Hollywood 10 years later. And I think she did a fine little job. There's nothing super fancy about this film. You've seen it a million times before. This is kind of like Sleepless in Seattle light, if you want to put it that way, of just David Duchovny and Meg Ryan. You could say kind of hashing it out or, nagging each other or small talking or big talking, whatever you want to call it in this film. Whoa, there goes the microphone. Anyway, positives. I think the chemistry between Meg Ryan and David Duchovny is there. You believe that they were a couple 20 years ago. You believe that you feel like that they could be a couple in today's day and age. I enjoyed the atmosphere of it being. My dog burped. I hope that wasn't puke. Okay, false alarm. He's come back now. Mickey's okay. Anyway, the aesthetic of the airport. I enjoyed the aesthetic of the airport. It felt like it was real. It felt like they weren't on set. It feels like whatever they were doing was at this airport. Yes, of course, all the snow in the background, that was probably fake. All the airplane shots were fake. But it felt like they did most of the scenes on set. And I really enjoy that in movies as a whole. If I see movies with green screen or you can tell it's a soundstage, it kind of takes me out of it because it's like they're look at the world. You have the oyster of the world, yet you decide to use the soundstage, so it feels a little bit cheap. The dialogue. I think it's good, snippy dialogue, but then also there is some dialogue moments where it feels a little forced and just like, yeah, did that really need to be in there? Did that really need to be in there? Because of course, this whole character development is, of course, Meg Ryan, I would say, is more of the hippie and more of the free spirited. And you can say David Duchovny wasn't free spirited, but he wasn't like a stuck up, stick up his butt type of character. And it felt like they made him that way in the beginning, but not so much. Yes, there is some dialogue of how, you have this culture trying to understand, you could say younger than me culture or the culture with me of just trying to figure out words, work ethic, and other issues that just go on in today's day and age. What I do think where this film falters is the simplicity of it. Because, yeah, that could be a positive or a negative as well. Because I'd say the best comparison to this movie is The Terminal. Even though it's not a love story, but it's based in an airport. And you understand how they have to survive in this setting. Like I said, the simplicity works. But it was the breaking of the fourth wall, not with the characters, but with the person over the intercom. And the things happening in the background on these screens. And what do I mean by that? Well, first off, I want airports where it still does the things when it comes to pending on time and things changing. We need to bring that back, first off. But anyway, I understand why they did the whole intercom slash look at things in the background type of elements, but then it got me confused. Like, is this a magical airport? Like, how are they seeing this? Especially there's this one scene where they're looking at a screen and it's like 20 years and it's like David Duchovny and Meg Ryan, like, I want to say we're about to have an intimate kiss. And they're like, bring it back, bring it back. And they're both saying that at two different parts of the airport. So I was a little bit confused, like, how's this happening? Who is this person on the intercom? Who is this person writing things on the message board? Like, I was just thinking, like, what's the point of that? I understand that it brings like a comedic element to it, but what does it do overall? Because, like I said, is there a guardian angel now? Is there some magic in the air? Is this kind of a Christmas magic miracle movie? I don't know because, like, Miracle on 34th Street or Scrooge, you have that angel or you have that ghost of Christmas past. Here, you just assume it's a random dude on the intercom that only they could hear. And then whenever they want to be alone, everyone just dissipates. Like, there's no one else in the airport when they're sleeping there at night. Don't know. It is what it is. But overall, What Happens Later is a cute film. It works on multiple levels, but then when I left the theater, I went, it's fine. It works, but it's nothing like awe-inspiring. So What Happens Later will receive a 3 out of 5 with Futons, which equals at 60%. Let's see what the critics' news scores gave this one. So you have critics a 53% with 36 of them. No audience score. Critic consensus. A pair of beloved stars and a refreshing, mature take on rom-com tropes are almost enough to overcome What Happens Later increasingly cloying execution. I don't think I have a problem. Well, maybe it's the execution with the whole intercom and things in the background. Anyway, like I said, it's fine. It's harmless. It's simple. It's to the point. But I wish more was added. 60-53. Chase Saki with the Blue Futon. Like, comment, subscribe. One more things, Butontopia. You Butons have a great day. I don't care what you say tomorrow, a week from now, a month from now, a year from now. I love every single freaking one of you. Enjoy life. Don't get stuck at an airport. At least if you do, let it be a magical one.